boots on the ground, putting it down. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. I got something to tell you. I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's best-selling author Mickey D with The Scoop. I want to thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be on your electronic device. Thank you very, very much for your support of The Scoop. My friends, as you know, we're a channel about your marijuana, your cannabis education, your investments. I'm not a stockbroker, I'm not a money manager, I'm not a financial advisor. My friends, we do physical, we do technical, we do fundamental analysis of these different companies, my friends, and we try and see who is really the best of the best. And we try and make it happen for you. We go out, we get companies, we run across companies like Aurora at 38 cents. You know, we run across the Canopies of the world at under $3. The Freas of the world at under $1. You know, we catch these things super early. That was the Canadian side. Now we're working on the American side. But there's been a big major development, my friends, that I want to tell you about today. It's very, very important. You know, I'm an author. I write books. My books can be found on Amazon.com. Get the audiobook, paperback book, or the ebook. Books like Make Money Online with Cannabis Stocks, where I list over 40 stocks. I also have a strategy in there that you can use in any market for the rest of your life. Of course, you know, I wrote about IIPR, Innovative Industrial Properties, when it was a teenager. 17, 18, 19 is when we accumulated. We were stopped out at about a little under 100 after it went up to 140 and came back down. A lot of us have money from that we need to put to work, but we're just waiting for the timing and trying to get everything right here as we sit on it right now and wait for timing to be right. Promising Medical Marijuana and CBD Treatments is out there, my friends. Another good book for your library. As you know, the CBDs are coming on. It's going to be a CBD 2020. I can tell you that right now. It's going to be a great year, 1920 rather, for CBDs. It's going to be hot. Investing in medical and recreational cannabis, buying before, during, or after legalization. A lot of good companies in there, my friends. The African Marijuana Gold Mine, Richmond on Soil meets Wall Street. It's where you first heard about Charlotte's Web. As they were, I believe it was pages 73, a couple years ago, when they were doing crossbreeding, and they got that strand, one of the best strains out there, Charlotte's Web. Investing in at any age, start early to catch a mega trend, my friends. A little family book. Largest indoor and outdoor marijuana farms in the world is out there. They need to know what's going on, man. Europe, Italy, South America's blowing up. Latin America, all that's is blowing up. Our top sellers, how to start a marijuana investment club, my friends. This Christmas, this holiday season, you guys, families, get a copy of this so you guys can start a little marijuana investment club, my friends. Marijuana Today with Uranium and Uranium Tomorrow, one of the latest books out there. It's a mini book. I wanted to get it out there to you. Beginning of the year, I have some gold stocks in there. It's like 10 gold stocks. And it's a book, you know, uranium not being left for dead. Like I said, there's a couple catalysts coming here with uranium, so we may be able to do something with uranium and with vanadium here pretty soon. As you know, gold is doing its thing, my friend. But the reason I wanted to talk to you today, before I did my thing over at CV Sciences, go over and talk to them here. The reason, my friends, I wanted to talk to you today is something very, very concerning to me and to others, to myself and others in the industry. And I'm going to go ahead and read the press release out. Over 50 Finance. It's been reported here, there, and everywhere right now. But it's very, very important that we put this out there. And it's the title is Bank Chokes Off Trading in U.S. Marijuana Stocks. Now, let me read it. I'm trying to read it to you, tell you what happened here. In a stark reminder that marijuana is still illegal in federal levels in the U.S., one notable specialist bank is effectively refusing to trade or hold domestic cannabis stocks. Now, the financier in question is Bank of New York Mellon, New York Stock Exchange, BK. Now, Bank of New York Mellon is a powerful bank, my friends. It's not what you would consider one of the largest banks out there, but they have a lot of sway in this industry. And which, according to a report from BNN Bloomberg, has updated its cannabis security policy and incorporate stricter new guidelines, right? BNN, Bloomberg, said it obtained a note on the changes intended for clients. In this, the bank apparently conveyed that it would no longer accept incoming positions or trading of non-permitted cannabis-related securities. The revised policy takes effect November 3rd. My friends, less than 25 minutes ago, I was on the line with a representative with this bank. Now, Bank of New York Mellon, I was specifically told that they follow the federal law and they follow the state laws and they follow the laws of this country. Basically, that verbatim, that's not how it was put to me, but that's what it boils down to. They are going to follow the laws. That's how basically it was put to me. Now, the report quoted the note as explaining in general, any company that manufactures, processes, or distributes cannabis within the U.S., regardless of whether the business resides in the U.S. state or another country where cannabis is legal, would violate U.S. federal law unless approved by the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration for medical use. So basically, what they're saying is the bank they haven't put a press release out there. They haven't commented on it or anything. I look at this as another institution that just did something just a few days ago. Let's say a week ago. You remember when Charles Schwab made that announcement? 0 commissions. We're not charging any commissions any longer. And what happened? It hit us like, whoa, you woke up that morning and boom, they didn't give no warning or anything. They just, boom, slammed it on us. And guess what happened? Within 24 hours, E-Trade, TD Ameritrade, all this, it just started, everybody started, hey, we're joining Robinhood. We're gonna, no, it's not because of Charles Schwab. It's because of, making up all kinds of excuses and everything, my friends. But this could very well happen when Bank of New York Mellon on November 30th, if they don't come out with any press releases or anything, this is rules, this is regulations, this is, of course the federal government would back them up. Everybody would back them up because it's the law. So they have grounds to do this. There a whole lot of cannabis companies are headquartered in Canada, and the smaller ones, they mentioned a couple. Curaleaf, they talked about a little bit. Kush Holdings, Kushco Holdings. There's just a whole bunch that are there and would be affected by something like this if they were to go through with this on November 30th. I have no doubt that there'll be banks and institutions rolling right behind them saying, we gonna do the same thing, and they're gonna, boom, they're gonna lock that up, and we're not basically going to be able to do anything with the Canadian companies. Just those companies that are pretty much regulated here in America is the way this thing is shaping up to be. In my opinion, I could be wrong. They could be, you could interpret this any way you want to, but it comes to me as these changes, they're going to make them. They're going to go through with what they say they're going to go through with, and you can have like they say, you can have a Massachusetts address, and you can be headquartered in Canada, in Vancouver or somewhere. I guess they know. They've done their homework and they know exactly what's going on, and that they're going to limit it. They're going to choke off trading. So you may not be able to, if you're in a position with them, you may not. Who knows? You may not be able to get out. I've never known them to be a strong advocate of marijuana, of the cannabis sector, but they could start a little snowball effect, and that's my concern, because like I said, we don't have to look no further than Charles Schwab just days ago. Yeah, you know, zero commissions, and everybody else zero commissions. We're not going to this bank, you know, New York Stock Exchange, you know, we're not going to deal with marijuana stock. So we're not going to, you know, everybody starts same thing, and then next thing you know, we have a real serious problem. You know, not like the vaping problem, which can be solved because, as we all know now, all the testing that's coming up is being done. You know, the black market is bad, basically. You know, people doing things illegally, but the legal stuff is like 100% accurate. You know, so all the tests are coming back the same way all over the country. You know, if you're legit and you're following guidelines and everything is cool with you. But hey, that's the scoop. I'm telling you, that's the scoop. So, you know, consider if you want to buy, take the other side, buy the Canadian stocks. If you want to sell the Canadians, I haven't sold any of my Canadian stocks, for the record. I'm, you know, what little bit I have, I'm going to keep, and I've got a little bit here and there. I've got money to spend here and there, but I'm going to keep an eye on this. And I think everybody that's in this market here, cannabis stocks, November 30th, mark that on your calendar to see if they really go through with this, and we'll see if other banks follow. Thank you for joining me for the word here, my friends. The scoop is, once again, for your education, your entertainment only. I'm not a stockbroker. I'm not a money manager. I wish you the best, and God bless you all, and hopefully none of these others will follow the Bank of New York Mellon and do that. God bless you. Take care. Have a great day. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit subscribe. Give me a like. Let me know you're out there, my friends. I need to know you're out there. Love you. God bless you. Also, you can forward this. Do whatever you want to. These videos. I don't have anyone put my video. Like, if you got a Yahoo account, if they let you on Yahoo, go ahead and put something up on Yahoo or something. Put some your Facebook. Do the channel some good, my friends. Do the channel some good. Appreciate it. Thank you. Love you. God bless you. Take care.